right, man. Now we got this conversation that's going around the internet where the Sure 7 lady is telling women not to tell men that they have kids, right? And you've seen a lot of guys who don't know. Remember, you had a Blueface mama who told them she should have hid them in the attic and ran off with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about this whole thing with kids, man, and women hiding their kids, or should they hide their kids? But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree, man. Growing my hair out until my birthday, so I'm gonna look wild for a while, but sometimes it's necessary. The longer I let my hair grow, the fuller it get and the wavier it get up top. So yeah, so I thought about kind of growing it out, but I'm like, no, nigga too old for that. Sometimes I think it's good for the guys out there and the ladies with young men out there. I see a lot of older guys. With guys is kind of, it's really no in between. With guys, it's either here or here. You got guys that love to get their hair cut on a regular basis, or guys that just do it whenever. That's usually what it is. And my thing is, you should allow your hair to grow all the way in and reset your lines in the wintertime. I used to let it happen a lot. This winter, I kind of been getting more cuts because I have more functions to go to. But yeah, I would say at least in the wintertime, at least 2 or 3 times in the winter, let it grow for a month, but just keep it clean to reset your lines, to reset these lines, all that. Then when you get down here, for the teenage boys who don't know, brush this down here, brush it, and that'll stop your razor bumps. And just cut it with clippers or Magic Shave. But another story for another day. I don't want to get too deep into it. But yeah, with women, talking about not disclosing they had kids with dudes. I mean, I think you should be open about it regardless. You got a lot of dudes that's choosing not to date women with kids or deal with women with kids, and it's a lot that come with that. Because if you see, let's start off on the less extreme side of things. If you really like that woman and she's really marking all the boxes, then obviously, you got to take her kids in as yours, and that's just what it is. When you get to a certain level of dating women as far as age, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, and it, depends on the rapport that you build with the child. On the extreme end, even with the children, then you got the baby daddy that's in the fold. We've seen skits, we've seen videos, we've heard testimonies about, guys saying that, the baby daddy wanted to fight, the baby daddy who wasn't around. I came around, he came back after 35,000 years. He wanted to fight, he pulled a gun. Oh, I caught my baby mama still sleeping with him. A lot of guys just don't want to deal with it. So it's a lot that come with it. Y'all could be having a good time and the baby daddy just started tripping and now she in a bad mood. So, Minister Jap, coined the term recreational use. Baby mamas are recreational use. They just right for the stroke. They make a good rotation builders. They really do. They make great rotation builders. If you got a rotation about 3 or more, great rotation builders. Need a baby mama or 2 in there. And most of them are, and believe it or not, most of them already know that they're recreational use. They know it. You never asked for a hard commitment. We talking about this on the Patreon. If she never asked for a hard commitment, dude, she already know what it is. So my whole thing is you should disclose it. You should disclose it and let them choose it. A lot of women like to love bomb you. They to treat you well, and then they disclose their secrets, whatever they may be. They like to, and they teach the women like Sure 7 and women like that. They teach the women how to love bomb and do everything the right way. Woo the guy in, give him some good sex or whatever. Cook his favorite meal, clean up, mark all the boxes. Then, show your true colors or tell him the truth, and then he willing to deal with it because guess what? You separated yourself from the pack. Simple as that. You separate yourself from the pack. But I always say this, if y'all join the Patreon, it's the only link in the description, free for 7 days. I say this all the time. Women know how to treat men. Black women know how to treat men. Don't ask for a lot. They know exactly how to treat men and how to keep a man. Real talk, they know exactly what to do. Be punctual, be intentional, come over, clean up, make a nigga bed up, cook for him, find out what his favorite meal is. Don't be stressful, be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? You know, buy him certain things here and there, nothing serious. See you low on lotion, get lotion. See new drawers, get drawers. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly how to keep a dude. It's only when they hit that wall that they really want to do that. But it is, you know, to be honest, you should disclose it. You know, and their favorite line is, oh, I'm not asking you to be your father. I'm not asking you, but then I'll ask you to date me. And it's just to the point like, okay. But then it turns into women a lot. Oh, I ain't gonna ask you for nothing, and you gonna have to just figure it out, and know when I'm mad or know when I need something. And they ask you for something quick. They ask you for something quick. You know it. Little Johnny need this for school because you get this for him, and that's how they do it. So, do I agree with dudes who just say, you know what, I ain't gonna deal with it? Yes. Do I agree with dudes who gonna deal with it? Yes, that's your prerogative. You do the dudes that just treat them as recreational use. Most women with a child, with kids, no matter what the situation is, they know they are just recreational use, and they're sitting in that situationship zone, and they know that's what they want. You'll notice it. They're perfectly fine sitting in that zone. Never ask you to cuff them. Never ask you to be their boy. Y'all just have a good time. And low key, before you know it, that probably a woman you gonna end up be with. Kids grown, you might as well finish life with her. But a lot of times you notice them type of women, they don't want to have another child, right? They don't want to have another child. They're happy in their situation, you know. So they recreational use, and they know it. They know it. So, you know, but if some dudes just say, you know what, I don't want to deal with it. No, exes putting air tags on cars and stuff, but you should disclose it as a woman and let the dude choose. You know, a lot of dudes just use you for buns. And that's what most guys are telling other guys, just use them for buns. In their mind, you still sleeping with your baby daddy unless he dead or in jail. We ain't seen the baby daddy get out of jail. You stop messing with me, or you back with him and kick me out of my house. I can't, so baby mamas is scandalous. That's like going into business with a thief. They scandalous. It ain't no loyalty with them. With a lot of women in general, but them in particular, they scandalous. They gonna do what they do to survive for them and their children. That's just what it is. They're gonna do what they need to do to survive, and rationalizing in their mind. So yeah, you dealing with them, it's like, knowing you dealing with a thief, knowing you dealing with somebody that's shiesty, knowing you dealing with giving somebody some money, they're not gonna give it back. That's what it is with dealing with the average baby mom in America. That's a fact. But hey, that's all I had to say. A little small talk. Don't forget, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Those are the videos, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.